morning. It's Saturday morning and it is so grey and miserable and rainy outside this morning. Yesterday was like such a nice day and today is the complete opposite. I am so tired this morning. Jeez. Ideally, I would have slept another couple of hours, but I just really hate wasting precious hours on the weekend because there's only so much weekend we get. And then all of a sudden it's Monday again, so I don't really want to be sleeping until 10 AM. I kind of just would rather wake up and firm the tiredness rather than waste precious hours in my day. Reason I'm so tired, last night we went to watch the Stranger Things theatre show at the Phoenix Theatre, which was, oh my goodness, like the best theatre experience I've ever had. It was so fun. I had seen the show before. I actually watched it in January with my brother and I thought it was amazing then, and I was telling everyone and their nan that if you watch Stranger Things you need to go and see it, like preferably before season 5 comes out. But Joe had not seen it, so initially he had planned maybe for us to go and see it last night, but it was like a surprise. But he wasn't sure whether we were going to do it or not. And then I had also surprisingly planned to do it and booked to do it, by the way, after Christmas. And because I just thought, I didn't know whether we should watch it before the show or before season 5 or after season 5. I opted for after season 5. Joe opted for before season 5, but bear in mind we've both had these ideas separately and are keeping them secret, and it's supposed to be like a surprise for each other. Little do we know our brains work the exact same way, and luckily we figured out each other's plan. So I had already booked it because I'm impulsive, and as soon as I get an idea I buy the thing, even if it's ridiculously expensive, which obviously theatre tickets are. And then I was thinking, oh no, like, have I made the wrong decision and should we go and see it before? And then I was overthinking my entire life, and long story short, I ended up switching the tickets from January to last night, and it was definitely the correct decision, like 100%. And I also gave us a little upgrade on our seats, which I didn't tell Joe until we were literally 4th row from the front. Initially we had seats like in the circle maybe, or the grand circle, I can't remember which. But if you want to switch the show you're seeing, you have to either buy the same price tickets or you have to upgrade your tickets. And I thought, you know what, let's have an upgrade. Why not? Let's have an upgrade. Not that I can afford an upgrade, but let's just do it. And so we were literally 4th row from the front. I felt like I was in the play. I felt like I was in it. And genuinely, if you're going to watch Stranger Things, well, I feel like any seat would be great, but the experience sat near the front was unmatched. Okay, let's rewind to last night.
Stuck in here.
This isn't like one of your camps.
I've never felt such atmosphere in a theatre show, ever. I've never spoken to so many people in the theatre before. I made a friend with this woman in the queue to the bathroom who was loving the play, and we were just talking about that, was talking to some other girls in the queue about it. I've never had that experience before where everyone, obviously I was just there with Joe, but everyone was just talking to each other about how sick this play was and just how much of a good time they were having, and it was just so nice. And then at the end they played the season 5 trailer. It was just the atmosphere at that point when everyone was just like and sat back down. We were all getting our coats on, about to leave. We sat back down. Obviously, I'm sure everyone else has already seen the trailer, but it's not the point. The point is the novelty of them showing it in the theatre after we've just watched the play. And oh, it was just so fun. Like I say, I've obviously seen it before, but just the experience and the atmosphere this time was just obviously so much better than last time. I will not bore you anymore with the details of that, because if you've not seen it, then you're probably like, I don't care, this is boring. I've got myself a tea as per usual. in the mornings, and it's a very grey, miserable day, so I think I am actually going to go out for some lunch later. And this evening, oh, we've also got an exciting evening because it's Wicked Day. Wicked came out last night. We're seeing it this evening. I'm excited. I'm a bit nervous because it's obviously, what, 2.5 hour film and I've not had much sleep. Will I last until 7 PM this evening to stay up for like 3 hours to watch it? Who knows? But I love Wicked. Well, I loved the Wicked film. I actually didn't love it in the West End, but I probably need to see it again, to be honest. Yeah, I'm excited. I think that'll be really good. Let's see how we spend the rest of my day. Who knows what will happen. I'm sure nothing too eventful, touch wood, because I don't want anything eventful to happen, to be honest. I have had the slowest morning of my life, which I love. We love a slow Saturday morning. But I'm dressed. I actually love my outfit today. I just literally threw it on. I didn't know if any of this would even go, but I've got my new brown Adidas track bottoms, green ASOS hoodie, and orange Rust Dickies beanie. And I'm just about to head out to Liverpool Street area and grab myself a Sushi Dog takeaway, come back here and have a very lovely, cozy afternoon. The weather outside, horrible. It's right, to be fair, it's not raining that much. And I've only got to get from here to the station and then from Liverpool Street Station across the road to Sushi Dog and back again. So it should be fine, you know what I mean? I'm gonna head out now. I think I'm reading 2 books at the moment. I think I'm probably going to read my Frida McFadden book on the train. Hold up. Obviously, I'm reading Men Who Hate Women at the moment. However, I'm not always in the mood to read about violence against women. It's, you know, quite horrible to read. It's important and that's why I'm reading it. But it's not like, you know, when you just want to settle down and have a nice cozy time with your book. That's not one of those books. And it's also not really nice to read like before I go to bed. So I had to start a new book on my Kindle and I've gone for Frida McFadden, Surrogate Mother. I love how I've gone from I don't want to read a violent book before I go to bed, like a scary book, and I've chosen a thriller as like my backup. But thrillers, I love a thriller. And I'm very slow. Okay, my camera just ran out of storage, but we're back. I'm very slowly getting through Frida McFadden's catalogue of books. They're so good. They're like such easy reads, and there's usually some sort of twist at the end that I didn't expect. So I'm gonna read this on the train. I've definitely been slacking with reading recently. I just genuinely haven't had the time because I just have so much other stuff that I'm doing. So we're gonna get like half an hour of pages in now. So let's go and head out into the rain to grab ourselves a Sushi Dog. I've just got back home. I've got my Sushi Dog, I got a Korean beef salad, and now me and Joe are just set up with our lunch to watch some I'm a Celebrity. But I think Brennan is at the door. I think he's just rang the bell, so he'll be joining us, although I think he's actually here to watch football, so I'm probably gonna be kicked out shortly so that they can watch football. But I got my lunch back in the warmth of my flat. It was so miserable outside, but we've made it back.
Take a seat.
I'm
I'm
recording on all devices, by the way.
Oh.
Check.
Probably,
Yeah. So, I don't know. And also, like, I just went fair.
Olivia had a story to tell, but she wanted to wait until you came as well, so she had to say it twice. And I want to hear it.
It's not like a crazy story, but do you remember that girl?
Theatre one.
Yeah, how did you know I was going to say that? Got a bit like, as if she's trying to speak.
Fake obvious ones.
But the test just
But
keep
our
on
generation
coming.
anyways.
You know, I'm 70.
I am a natural. Without your age.
So bad.
What's it doing?
It's about 6:30.
Did you see a text?
How funny did you?
Track teeth out my camera.
Nah, you're actually pretty moves.
It's 6:30. Joe and I are just about to head off to the cinema to watch Wicked for good. And I'm getting increasingly more excited actually. Although I feel like I'm actually just kind of excited to eat some popcorn. I've had dinner and now I kind of want like a sweet treat, so maybe I'm just excited for the popcorn. But I haven't heard anything about it. I've not heard anyone's reviews or like anything, so I don't really know what to expect. I don't know if I said before, but I have seen the West End show, but I literally have the memory of like a goldfish and like I just can't remember it. Well, I can kind of remember some things that happen, and I kind of remember like what happens with certain characters, but overall I like can't really remember it. I did watch it like 3 years ago, nearly 4 years ago now. So, you know, it was quite a while ago. However, that's quite good because it means that I'll still like have things to look forward to that I'm like not expecting. We've just been like watching I'm a Celebrity Get Me Out of Here for the past couple of hours. I've not watched I'm a Celeb in years. I used to watch it like my whole childhood and then I stopped watching it because it's just quite hard to keep up with. However, it's got quite a good cast this year, so we've been watching it. Who's driving? Me or you? You drove last, innit? So the seat's already in your position, so it makes sense for you to drive. Snacks, the film, because we don't want to pay extortionate Odeon prices. Cool, let's go. Linda, you are just too good. How do you stand? I don't think I could reside with someone so disgusting. If I admit it came on fast, still I do believe that it can last through life.
Oh, Vic. Really? You would do that for me? I would do anything for you.
We deserve each other, me and Bach. Good morning, it's Sunday and it's another horrible, miserable, rainy day. I was actually initially planning on going on a run this morning, as in like when I planned my workouts for the week, I planned in a run for this morning. Clearly completely forgot that was the plan, and I woke up this morning like, oh wait, wasn't I supposed to go on a run this morning? I'm definitely not going now. There's no way I'm headed out in that. And also I was supposed to do like a nice I'm starting a new training plan next week, so today I was going to do like one last sort of nice chill run that isn't on the training plan, and I was just going to run to like a coffee shop and like sit down and get coffee, and there's like a nice seating area outside where I can people watch. Yeah, this wouldn't be the day for that. Sit in the rain with a coffee after a run. How depressing. I'm gonna stay indoors instead. We saw Wicked last night and it was really good. I did really enjoy it. I don't know, I think I've always had a bit of an issue with the story of Wicked. So I think, like I said before, I saw it in the West End about almost 4 years ago. When I saw it in the West End, I was hungover. We were right at the back and I would have been like super tired. And because of that, I feel like I didn't, and like I walked away from the theatre being like, it was good, but like I didn't like love it. But I've always put it down to the fact that I was hungover, tired, and we had really bad seats. So I've never wanted to be like, I don't like it, because all those factors can really shape like your experience of the theatre. I feel like Wicked for Good felt kind of rushed, but I don't know if that's down to me not knowing this, like how it is on the stage. I'm like not a Wicked expert, and some people love Wicked. If there was a Hamilton film and someone started slating Hamilton film and they didn't know what they were talking about, I'd be pissed. So you know, I don't feel like I can know enough to say too much, but it was good. There were just elements that I felt like were rushed or unclear, or I don't know. I think what I'm saying is I don't know if it's an issue with the story or an issue with the film. I don't think it's an issue with the film. I feel like it's an issue with the story, purely because I think this is how I felt when I walked away from the theatre show. It was really good. And do you know what? Ariana Grande, she's just great, like she is. and she does comedy so well. I think she's a really great comedy actress, and sometimes I was thinking, I don't know, can't remember what scene it was, but at one point I was just like, God, Ariana Grande is a funny girl, and then I had to think, Olivia, this is Kat Valentine you're talking about. Of course she's a funny girl. This is Kat Valentine, and you're gonna doubt that she's funny? I think the main reason why I really do like Wicked is the social commentary of it. And obviously, you know me, I make everything political because everything is political. I just love when you're watching a film and it just literally is a mirror to society. And Wicked is a mirror to society, because what do you mean one person in power demonises a person or a group of people and then no one else has enough brain cells to form their own opinion? Sounds familiar? Anyway, we have no plans today, which is exactly what I like on a Sunday, and especially because it's raining, I would not want to leave the house anyway. We only need to leave the house to do our food shop, which we'll do when Tesco's opens. So we're gonna have a bit of a Sunday reset day. I am gonna start off my day by catching up on Strictly. Unfortunately, I did have to miss Strictly last night, and it's Blackpool week and I missed it. So I'm gonna catch up on Strictly this morning, and then yeah, we're just gonna reset the flat, reset our fridge, reset our meals, reset my mind, ready for work next week. We're gonna head out to do our weekly food shop in literally like 5 minutes. We've been quite bad and unorganised with our food shops recently because me personally, I just hate taking time out of the weekend to go and do a food shop. I just think, what a waste of time. Obviously it's not a waste of time, but like it's a waste of my weekend. So I contemplated starting doing a food delivery. However, when I tell you the shop is so close to where we live, it would be incredibly lazy and financially irresponsible to pay £7 for delivery. We are getting back on track with going to Tesco and doing our food shop. So we're gonna do that now. I've planned all the meals for the week. We're gonna have a tomato soup, we're gonna have a salmon pasta, and we're gonna have a like sweet and sour sticky chicken and quinoa. When I get back, I'm gonna attack this bedroom and tidy it because it's a mess. My boyfriend and I are just incapable of putting clothes away. Everything just goes on the floor, so I'm gonna try and sort that out when I get back. Right, let's go do a food shop. Just finished making the soup. I've made 6 batches. Not gonna lie, it's not the best soup I've ever made. So I made cream of tomato and basil soup. I don't know where my good soup recipe has gone, but I literally can't find it, and recently the soups I've been making have not banged at all. But no, this one, it's nice, but it's just not what I've made before, you know. It also is really quite sad when it just like doesn't actually physically look as good as you know it can. I really try to do like the aesthetic food preparation stuff. I can't, because what is that? To be fair, it doesn't actually look that bad, but like I had a vision and the vision was not executed. I'm also gonna add some feta to my toast because, oh my goodness, I love feta. I was a feta virgin until maybe like 2 months ago, and why did no one tell me feta was so good? I've been missing out. I feel like I've tried so many new foods this year, or I've just started enjoying more foods this year, and I think I was worried it would be mouldy for a second, I don't know why. And I think it's obviously because, number one, this year was it this year that I started eating dairy again? Can't even remember. But I've like fully started eating dairy again, pretty much. Like, I'm still a bit cautious with certain things just because it, you know, sometimes if I have too much it makes me feel rubbish, but I've pretty much like started fully eating dairy again. So obviously that opens up loads of new things that I can eat. Feta being one of them. I've also tried, obviously Greek yogurt has been a massive part of my life this year, and I had never tried Greek yogurt before this year. What else? Tried cottage cheese actually, like not properly, I just had a bit of someone else's. I now love olives. It sounds so weird, but it's been like my life goal to enjoy olives, and that's because olives, I just feel like, you know when they're on the table at a restaurant and I feel like olives are just always there, and I used to hate them, as in could not stand putting an olive in my mouth. It would make me gag. I just thought they were disgusting. But I thought I really want to like olives. Like I don't know why. I just really wanted to like them. So I kind of kept forcing myself to eat them at any occasion, and now I love them. I love them. Isn't that crazy? Anyway, I'm gonna enjoy my lunch. I've added quite a lot of feta actually to my toast. I'm gonna watch something on my iPad, don't know what yet, but I am excited to eat. I didn't really finish my breakfast this morning. I made Greek yogurt for breakfast this morning, and I'm kind of, I think I'm getting maybe the yogurt ick. Yeah, I like, sometimes I can't stomach Greek yogurt. And I don't really know why, it's just like the texture. It's so weird because I love it, like I really love it, but then if I have it on the wrong day, I'm like, I can't eat this. So I didn't finish it. I probably had like half of it. So this is kind of the first like proper meal I'm having today really, and it's 1:45. Okay, this is turning into a very not relaxing Sunday. I have a few bits that I need to do before I can relax for the rest of the day. I've actually got an ad to film, which I mean is exciting and is cool, but I've been putting it off because I've been waiting for like the right lighting, conditions, everything like that, but I need to do it this afternoon because the deadline's tomorrow. And I also need to have it edited by the end of the day so I can send it off tomorrow for review. And then I also have another ad that I just need to send off the videos, which is really cool. Obviously, like, this is exactly why I started TikTok and YouTube and stuff like that, for things like this. But yeah, I'm just getting very tired. It shouldn't take that long to do. I just need to film like one more little clip, then I'll edit it together, but I need to like get changed for continuity purposes into some gym stuff. Okay, I think I've got everything I need. Just gonna edit some bits together to confirm that I've got all the footage I need to send this off. And yeah, I should really sit down and edit it now. I did actually make myself like a little afternoon to-do list because I have a few things, well yeah, like I said, I have a lot of things I need to do. Clean kitchen is done, film ad is done, edit ad is later on the list, but I'm just gonna like triple check I have everything I need, because if it gets dark and then I can't film what I need, we'll be in trouble because tomorrow is deadline day. of a sudden really dark. It's 5 p.m. and the only thing I've properly got left to do today is to meal prep a salmon salad for the week or for a few days. I would not usually cook 2 meals in one day or meal prep 2 meals in one day, but I just did today. I'm thinking though I'm just gonna get my running clothes ready for tomorrow morning and my work outfit ready for tomorrow morning, and then I will cook. I think that's a plan. Right, what shall we wear to work tomorrow? Pretty sure I'm thinking, do we want to go? I don't know actually. We're almost definitely going to go for my black Adidas trousers, and then I think I'm contemplating whether I should go green hoodie or black hoodie. Do we really want to start the week with an all black outfit? That might be a bit depressing. Do you know what? No, I'm going to wear the green because after I wear this tomorrow I can throw it in the wash. Monday morning outfit sorted, green hoodie, black trousers, we'll go green Adidas trainers as well. Sorted. And then I'm also going on a run in the morning. However, we need to know the weather conditions tomorrow. I really hope it's not raining. I don't mind running in the rain if it's not much rain, but if it's going to be like pouring, oh, it does say it's going to be raining tomorrow morning. So I could go to the gym and do a run. I suppose we can decide in the morning. I just hate relying on my 5 a.m. brain. That's why I like to have all my decisions done and all my decisions made the night before. I can't rely on how I'm going to be feeling tomorrow morning. And I do also just like to know whether I like to know what I'm going to be doing. I like to know, am I going to be on the treadmill or am I going to be outside? Because if I have the expectation of I'm going to be running outside and then I wake up and it's pouring and then I have to go on the treadmill, I'm not mentally prepared for that. Does that make sense? And also, that requires 2 different outfits depending on whether is this focused? Depending on whether I'm inside or outside. Either way, you need a sports bra. This really does make things difficult. I suppose because it's early I should go for something colourful. Let's go for the red shorts. I don't know what to go for. I'm going to get the windbreaker out, which I can wear if I run outside. Then I've got this long sleeve Gymshark top as well. Let's throw that in the mix. I've not worn that since last winter. And then we need some socks. Where's my watch? Oh, there it is. Go for these socks. Are we ready? I think we're sorted. I'm exhausted. I've not relaxed today. I've not relaxed today at all. But I'm going to start cooking dinner. I probably won't film it because can't be asked.
Bridget. Do you want me to find her? Yeah. Oh, not now. I mean, look.
I've had potentially the least relaxing Sunday ever. Oh my goodness. I feel like I've not had much time at all today to just sit and relax and do nothing. However, some days are just like that. Is what it is. And I'm notorious for piling my plate too high. Is that a saying? Have I just made that up? I have so much on my plate, I just like put so much stuff on my to-do list and need to just get stuff done. So, is what it is. Very productive Sunday, not a very relaxing one, but I do feel like I'm going into the new week feeling prepared. That's good. Every Sunday when I talk about getting prepared for the new week, it makes it sound like I'm going to war or something. Just doing some skincare, then I'm going to get into bed and read my book. Finally. Barely read anything this weekend, which is never the plan, but I suppose I have just been kind of here, there and everywhere. Even though I've not really left the flat today, I've just been so busy. My camera is flashing and it's going to die. So I will leave this vlog here. I've just got cream on my hand. I'll leave this vlog here. Thank you for watching and see you next week.